day, my friends. Let's learn something new today. Okay, let's have a look at today's lesson. I have to. Mastering external obligations. Welcome to this lesson or presentation. We'll guide you through have to, a key phrase for expressing external obligations. We'll explore its structure, usage, and negative forms. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to use have to with confidence. And once again, it has been prepared by Alfred Krobler. And I look at this nice coffee over here, cup of coffee over here. I wonder who has stuck me to a nice cup of coffee. Okay, let's have a look at what is have to. Firstly, it's an external obligation, have to. It indicates something is required by a rule, a situation, or another person. The necessity, it showcases the necessity that is beyond your own choice of preference. And the focus, this presentation or lesson, focuses on the meaning of have to, right? What does it exactly mean and how to use it correctly? Okay, let's continue with the lesson. The structure of have to in sentences. Firstly, subject plus have to or has to, depending, right? You know by now, you should know. I have to, you have to, he has to, she has to, it has to, right? Plus the base form of the verb. Secondly, I have to work tomorrow. He has to work tomorrow. It's an external obligation. Let's have a look at third. She has to wear a uniform. We have to wear a uniform, right? Remember, you, I, we have, and he, she, it has. Righto, and let's look at the fourth and the last one. They have to pay the rent. It's a situation, right? So she has to wear a uniform. That's a rule, like a policeman has to wear a uniform. A security guard normally has to wear a uniform. A nurse, that is all jobs where people wear a uniform. Righto. And of course, they have to pay the rent. It's such a situation. You have to pay your car. You have to pay your school fees, whatever the case might be. Righto, guys. Okay, let's have a look at it. Negative form, don't or doesn't have to, right? I don't, you don't, he doesn't, she doesn't, right? Don't forget that. Okay, guys, let's go for it. The structure is subject plus don't have to or doesn't have to plus the base form of the verb. Usage indicates something is not required by necessary or necessary, sorry. You don't have to come if you don't want to. He doesn't have to finish the report today. Righto, guys, that is two examples on how to use the negative form of have to. Okay, let's look into it. Oh, one big question mark. Righto. Questions with have to. Yes, even questions too. The structure. Do or does, right? You remember which one goes with do or which one goes with does, right? Plus the subject, plus have to, plus the base form of the verb. Secondly, some examples. Do you have to work on weekends or do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to go to the dentist? Do you have to do your homework? Thirdly, some more examples. Does she have to wear glasses? Does he have to go to school tomorrow morning? Does he have to do his homework? Okay, and without any failure, practice exercise, right? Fill in the blanks. Like always, there's something for you to do, because if you don't do something, how can you practice or test your knowledge if you've gained any knowledge of doing the lesson? Let's put it like this, righto. So guys, like always, you know the rule. Pause the video, grab hold of your notebook or whatever, wherever you are doing your work in, and answer the questions. Here are only 4, and like always, I give you the first one. We have to leave early tomorrow morning. Right, guys, there are 3 more here for you to do. If you're not sure, I mean, there's a good, how must I put it to you, hint down in the bottom over here. Complete the sentences with the correct form of have to, or don't, or doesn't have to. Righto. You're just going to be reinforcing what you have covered in the lesson and what you have learned. So if you're not sure, just rewind the video a little and watch it again, and I'm quite sure that you'll be able to do it. Righto, guys, take your time and answer the questions to the best of your ability.
Hey, you must pause the video.
Great. I assume that you paused the video and that you've answered the 3 questions down there to the best of your ability, and I'm sure you're quite anxious to see if you had them correct. So without further ado, let's go and check what are the correct answers. The first one was given to you. We have to leave early tomorrow morning. Right, the second one, she doesn't have to cook dinner tonight. We're ordering pizza, right? You can see ordering pizza, so that means she doesn't have to cook. Righto. And I have to wear a suit to the interview. Now, normally, when you're going to an interview, it's very formal. So you will have to dress formal for the interview. That is why I say I have to and that I don't have to follow. I have to wear a suit. If they'd mentioned something over here that it's informal or whatever that case might be, then I would have said I don't have to wear a suit. But because it's an interview, which is very formal, you have to wear a suit. The last one over here, you can see here is the key to the answer over here. It's optional. So what does that mean? You can do it if you want to. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Right? So they don't have to study for the test. It's optional. This in the back over here, it's optional. It was the key to the whole answer over here. Righto, guys, I hope you had them all correct. And like I always say, that if you've had them correct, give yourself a big pat on the back. Stick yourself after the end of the lesson. Go out, stick yourself to a nice cup of coffee or whatever your favorite drink is. And while you're sipping away on your favorite drink, think of the guy that has, or the person that's made all this for you. And maybe if you can afford it, stick him also to a cup of coffee. Now that you're such a boffin, you had all your answers correct. Some more practice. Situational responses, right? But in this case, there's nothing much for you to do. Let's just go and have a look at it. Righto. But scenario, your boss tells you to attend a meeting. I have to attend the meeting, right? Because your boss has requested you to attend the meeting, so you have to go to the meeting. If you don't go, you could find yourself in the hot seat. Next one, scenario. There is no need to bring food to the party. So in other words, somebody's invited you to a party and they're going to be supplying everything. So you don't have to bring food to the party. Choose the correct form of have to express the appropriate meaning in each scenario. Consider the external factors, right? So when you're going to be using have to, always look at the scenario which you are in and the external factors, and that'll give you a good idea on how to use have to correctly. Okay, we have reached the end of the lesson. So let's go and have a look at the key takeaways of this lesson over here. Why was it worth your while doing it? Righto, as you can see, there's going to be 3 little points over here. Have to equals an external obligation. That's one thing you must understand quite clearly, that have to is always something externally, right? Not must, right? It isn't a must. There's a very big difference between must and have to. Don't have to, no necessity to do it. Righto, guys. And of course, remember, have to indicates external obligation, distinct from must, which is internal, right? Must is everything internal, and have to is external. That's the main big differences between the two. Use don't or doesn't have to when something is not required. Keep practicing and you will master have to. Guys, that is so important, to keep practicing it. And like I always advise people sometimes as well, if you watch some of these good cinematography videos and things like that, not just a normal movie, you'll pick up so much more, because when you're listening to people and seeing, when you're combining the vision with the audio and you seeing and hearing, you just tend to learn so much more. I take myself, if I must learn something from a textbook, not easy, but when I'm watching a video on YouTube, oh boy, I learn a lot. Believe me, it's a much better way to learn. Personally, I prefer to learn from videos on YouTube, and that is why I'm trying to bring as much free education to people as I possibly can, but also for those that can afford to maybe support a little bit, please guys, support with a cup of coffee. It costs money to keep this going, and without any support, it will have to stop at some stage.